Hello, parents. I first want to start by thanking you for being part of the Lead School at Home journey. My name is Sumit Mehta and I am from Lead School. We thought that in addition to conducting online classes, Lead School at Home can play an important role during this time to help parents handle these difficult times with their students. Lead School at Home is already getting a lot of appreciation from parents around the country. There are more than 1 lakh students who are participating in Lead School at Home online classes from the safety of their homes. Today, this session is for parents and we want to cover 2 things. One, as your child attends online classes, it is important for you to take care of some safety measures so that your child can attend online classes without any worry. Later in this class, I will show you a video where one of our experts will share simple tips that you can use to ensure the safety of your child while attending online classes. The second thing that I want to cover is the social and emotional well-being of your child. We all know as adults, we're all worried. We're all concerned, we're anxious about what is happening, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So there is definitely an anxiety. But we don't realize that as adults, we are able to take care of our anxiety. We are able to talk to our friends. We are able to manage it in our mind. But children find it difficult. I want to share with you 5 ideas that are based on research and advice from UNICEF and psychologists, which will help you take care of your child's social and emotional well-being. The first idea is to be calm. See, I think as adults, we realize that whatever we do, our children observe us and they mimic us. So if we are anxious, if we are worried, our children will wonder there must be something wrong. And they will also start to worry. So I think what the first step you can do is to be calm. Don't spend all your time watching news. Don't spend all your time talking about how bad COVID is. I don't know what will happen. Spend some time in meditation in the morning. Try to be calm. And if your child displays any signs of anxiety, don't scold him. Don't react fast. Take things easy. Ensure that you are spreading a sense of confidence and calmness in your family. We know that bad times never last. This will also be behind us. You have to talk to your children about this being a temporary situation, and we can still ensure that there's an environment of calmness and peace at home. That's the first thing that you can do. The second is, all research shows that children perform better if they follow a routine. Now, it is easy to maintain a routine when children are going to school because there is school time, they come back, there is homework, some of you send your children to tuitions. So there is a set routine. But now because of shutdown, all that routine is disrupted. So as parents, what you can do is create a routine. Build some predictability into how the day will go. So maybe you want to have your children wake up late and that's okay, but have a fixed time. Now with Lead School at Home, we already have a fixed 2.5 hour time when they have to attend their online classes. Then you should allocate some time where they do their homework. Allocate some time where they do some self-reading, some art and craft, some unplanned games and activities. Make some time for family time. Have meals time predictable. Basically ensure that your child is not completely left without any guidance or any routine. Routines are important, even though the timetable doesn't have to be strict, but there should be some routine. What time will they study? What time will they play? What time will they have meals? What time will they wake up? And what time will they sleep? If there's a broad structure, your children would be better off. So that was the second idea of make a routine. The third idea is that now with schools off, children and families have a lot of time. Now there are 2 ways you can spend time. You can basically laze around, do nothing, or you can use this time to learn a new skill. When children see you learning a new skill, they will also be encouraged to pick up a new skill. This skill could be anything. It could be simple things like building or making something. It could be art, craft, reading, writing, making something like best from waste, doing any online classes about picking up a new skill. Have a conversation with your child. Ask them what they like. What would they like to learn? Then help them find that thing through online classes, or if you have experience, guide them in picking up that skill at home. If you have any questions on where to search for, reach out to your school and their teachers. There are enough resources online which can help children build a new skill, but you have to guide them and you have to have a conversation with them so that they can understand what skill to pick. With younger children, you might have to suggest them. With children in middle school or high school, you might want to ask them what they want. Different children need different things. But I think the third idea of learning a new skill will ensure that they are engaged, they are spending their time productively, and they are actually using this time to learn a new skill. The fourth thing which I wanted to talk to you was as a parent. I think often as parents, we give a lot of advice to our children. We think that we know and we want to take care of our children. So we tell them do this, don't do this. And it is all because we care for our children. But I think you must understand that in normal times, children talk to each other in school, in playtime, in breaks. And now maybe those opportunities are not there. So you must take some time out to listen to them. Ask them how they are feeling. Help them name their feelings. A conversation like, how are you feeling? And when they explain, oh, so you are feeling sad, or oh, you're feeling angry. Is that how you're feeling? So naming a feeling and talking to them about how they are feeling actually helps children come out with what is in their mind. Otherwise, they have no opportunity to express. So as parents, spend some time listening to your children, not just talking at them. And it's a really important thing to take care of your child's social and emotional well-being. The last bit is that, take this time to create some family games. Now, different families do it differently. Some families cook together. Sometimes families take turns to cook. Some families decide that in the evening for a couple of hours, they will come together as a family and play board games. Some play card games. Some play games like dumb charades or Pictionary. There are a lot of things that you can do as a family. Choose what is right and appropriate for you as a family. Antakshari is a good game. You can play Antakshari of countries and capitals. You don't have to only play of songs. So there are so many games that you can play as a family. It will improve your family bonding. It will make the child feel involved, and it will ensure that you are spending time productively. So I've shared with you 5 ideas for your child's social and emotional well-being. Let's go over them again. The first idea is to ensure that you yourself are role modeling being calm. Stay calm. Don't spread anxiety and worry. Don't keep talking about how bad the situation is with COVID. Always remind people around you that this is a temporary situation and we will come out of it strongly. Second, make a routine for your child so there is some predictability in his day. What time does he wake up? What time does he study? What time does he play? What time does he eat? And what time does he go to bed? Some structure always helps young children. With very young children, you can tell them the structure. With older children, you can discuss and make a routine. The third idea I spoke about was use the time to learn a skill. You learn a skill and you help your child also learn a skill. This will ensure that he is gainfully engaged and he is spending his time productively. There are a lot of resources available online and you can use your experience to help your child learn a new skill. The fourth idea I spoke about was listen to them. Don't just talk at them. Don't just give them advice. Listen to them and hear them out in terms of how they are feeling. When children are able to express themselves, they feel calmer inside. And the last idea was create some family games. Spend some time as a family playing board games, playing games like Antakshari, cooking together, or whatever works for you or for your family. Decide and do that regularly so that your children also feel engaged. I'm sure these 5 ideas will really benefit your child's social and emotional well-being. If you have any questions, feel free to either reach out to your school or your teachers, or you can WhatsApp to us at 86828 33333, and our call center support team will help you out. I hope you find these 5 ideas for your child's social and emotional well-being helpful. And now I'm going to show you a video which will give you some tips and some settings on your phone to ensure that your child can attend his LEADSchool at Home online classes safely. Thank you and take care.
Hello parents, here are 3 basic tips for online safety. The first thing that you can do to minimize risk on YouTube is turn off autoplay. Below the video that you watch, there is an autoplay option. It is blue in color when on. You can turn it off and it becomes gray in color. Once this is done, no other video will be played automatically after the video that you're watching. The second thing you can do is to enable the restricted mode setting. For this, go to your account on YouTube by clicking on your picture icon. Go to Settings, then go to General. Scroll down to where it says Restricted Mode. By default, it is in the off position and gray in color. Turn it on by clicking on it once or swiping right. It will turn blue. By enabling this setting, according to YouTube, it should help you avoid most inappropriate content. Once restricted mode is enabled, you will not be able to see comments on the videos that you watch. The third and final thing you can do is to make your browsing history kid-friendly. More often than not, we tend to give our children our phones which might have songs and movies or other videos which you have watched, and videos related to these would appear as recommendations. We could try and ensure that at least through the learning phase, we watch a few child-friendly videos or LEADSchool at Home videos so that such videos go into the recommended videos. So parents, these are 3 simple tips that you can implement right away.
I hope today's session was helpful to you and you found the 2 topics that we covered. The first topic of ideas for your child's social and emotional well-being, and the second topic of how to attend online classes safely. I hope you found both the topics helpful and you will put them to use. Thank you and all the best.